All right, all right, all right.
Hey, how y'all doing today?
Yes, yes. Welcome to We Do It for the Culture Radio, where our stories matter. Oh, I gotta be because I'm. Yes, welcome to the show. We got a great show lined up for you guys tonight. Yes, we do. It's about to get stupid up in here.
Oh yeah.
It's about to be on and popping. And Miss, if you can hear me, take your phone off, whatever you're doing, whatever, so you're gonna be echoing.
Yeah. Like you said, we have a great topic tonight. And if you know anybody that can relate, have them to chime in.
Yes, you gotta do that. Listen, we're gonna be talking about relationships today. Ooh, it's about to get spicy up in here. We talking about relationships today. So check it out. These are some of the things we're gonna talk about today. Lack of trust, jealousy, cheating, dealing with phones, on the job, boyfriends and girlfriends. You know how y'all got that that husband, that work husband y'all have. We're gonna be talking about that. All of that in the first hour. In the second hour, we're gonna be talking about, can you still be friends with your ex? Oh, it's about to be open. It's about to go down. Yes, it is. So listen, what we need y'all to do right now is to tap someone on the shoulder, go in the inbox, send them a text message, let them know we're about to go on the air. Please, if you can, go to 4-5 Strong on stationhead.com. Because if you go into there, you can go on as a guest and we can add you. You can call into the show right from the app.
That's right.
From the app, or if you're on the computer, you can call into the show and give us your feedback. Give us your comments on what you think or what you can add to the show. So, yes, tell somebody about the show. It's about to go down.
We would love to hear you all's experiences.
Yes, we want to hear what you got to say about the topic today at hand, relationships. So, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to dive right into the show with Mahogany Rose. And this is We Do It for the Culture Radio. Welcome back to We Do It for the Culture Radio, where our stories matter. I told y'all we got a hot one today. It's going to get heated. We want to hear your views. We want to hear what you got to say. We want to hear your input on the topic at hand. We are talking about relationships today. We're going to cover a few different things in the first hour, like the lack of trust, jealousy, cheating, dealing with the phones, people hiding the phones and hiding phone numbers. And we're also going to be talking about, in the second half of the show, we're going to be talking about, can you still be friends with your ex? Mahogany Rose got some statistics she wants to start us out with, and she wants to lead us off with it. So Mahogany Rose, hit him in the head.
Okay, so whenever we come up with a topic, of course, I'll have my perspective, and then Calvin, Lova, and Mizzle, they'll have their perspectives. So, of course, with me being married, I wanted to talk about statistics because when I dated, personally, I dated for a purpose. Some people, that might be a different story, but I just wanted to kind of hit on some statistics. According to the Census 2000, yes, 30% of African Americans are married compared to 40%. Hispanics, 52% of white, and 58% of also. 50% of African Americans have never been married compared to 28% of whites. Both Black and white Americans have similar divorce statistics, which is 12%. Also, I researched that.
So you're telling me, hold on, before you even get into that,
Okay.
50% of African Americans are not married,
according to this information of 2022,
and that's leading every other ethnic group.
Yeah,
50%.
50%.
And what was the other some of the other ethnic groups?
43% Hispanic.
Hispanic, okay.
52% whites. 58% Asians.
And this is not married.
And this is were married.
Okay, so
were married.
50% of African Americans were married.
30% African Americans were married compared to Hispanics, whites, and Asians.
Okay, only 30%.
Only 30%.
Okay. Of us that we said were not married, or did it say it? No.
It would be 70.
Okay, so 70. So we're leading the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's kind of devastating, and it just makes. Oh, and let me get into this last statistic. Right here. They found that African Americans aged 35 and older were more likely to be married than white Americans back in 1890. Until sometime around the 1960s, not only did they swap places during the 60s, but in the 1980s, the number of never married African Americans began to stagger and climb to about 10%.
Okay. So that leads off with our first thing. There's obviously a lack of trust going on, right? Or a lack of, let's say, the dynamics of being married is no longer considered like, the sanctity of marriage is not considered something of importance.
Right. And then I was also looking at, like you said, the dynamics of the relationship. What are the reasons why people are getting married? Are they getting married for love? Are they getting married because they need that financial stability? I think there may be different reasons why people are getting married. And in some cases, it is not for love.
What do you think? Is mostly money?
It could be.
Miz.
It could be.
Let's ask me. Based on what you just said, why you got some feedback. But Miz, based on what she just said, if you had to say so yourself, why would you think some of us are not looking to get married no more in the black culture, or in the black community, for instance? Why?
I don't know if it's that we're not looking to get married. I think there's a lot of other factors going on. The incarceration rate being number one. I think that's a big thing that's keeping us from getting married. Our culture. Blacks are getting incarcerated a lot more than whites and other ethnicities. It's harder to get married when the person you want to marry is behind bars.
Yeah.
Oh,
But the information that I didn't see was same-sex marriages and how that affects the statistics as well. Are there more males, African American males, getting married together versus African American women?
that would mean that there are more African American gays than anybody else. You think that's the case? I don't think so. You think so?
I already know how you feel about that, anyways.
So hey, listen, check this out. So y'all going off of the fact that you're saying the fact that because there's a lot of us that are locked up, that there's a lack of pickings or a lack of black males to choose from.
I think that's a factor.
Okay, so when you go to a lot of different places, I know for instance, like in Atlanta, they say the ratio is like what, 3-to-1, 4-to-1, 4 women to every 1 man or something like that. In Atlanta, that's a small ratio. But I'm gonna give you my little kick on why I think there's probably a lack of people looking to be married or maybe even in relationships in general. It comes down to 1, trust. 2, you have a lot of females now that want to be quote unquote what they call
Independent.
You see my fingers, right? Independent. And they got this thing where, okay, they don't need a man. Not only that, the government is also conditioning a black woman to feel like they don't need a man by saying that black man cannot be in the household for whatever reasons, or if he's in the household, you're gonna lose these benefits. That's 2. Number 3, the church also. I don't think the church promotes marriage anymore. I think the church is more so, okay, you woman, you need to stay. If he's unequally yoked, if he ain't in the church, 2 people unequally yoked ain't gonna work. The Bible says that you can't be with no man that's unequally yoked if he ain't in the word, if he ain't in church. So you got all these women in church, where the ratio now in church is like what, 7-to-8, 7-to-1. 7 women to 1 man in church, whatever. You can't find a man in church no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like all that is factoring into why we have a lack of relationships and a lack of marriages in the black community. Do we have a lot of our men incarcerated? Yes, that is true. But I don't think that was really hindering the situation. Coming from where, I grew up, whatever, you know what I mean? We saw a lot of things going on with women who were supposed to be married.
Mm-hmm.
We were kind of conditioned in the hood to not you don't give a woman your heart. You try to be, you got to be to a degree, you got to be cold or an asshole, whatever, but you don't want to show your vulnerable side, because it makes you, it makes you the good guys typically finish last, they say. You know what I mean? So, a lot of men, when you see a lot of women doing a lot of crazy stuff when they're supposed to be in relationships or marriage, whatever, it makes you be like, damn, I don't think I want to mess with it. I don't think I want to be in a committed relationship if they doing this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've personally been, and I know I'm putting it out there, I don't care. I've personally been with married women. I've been with a married woman while she was speaking to her man on the phone. I'm banging her while she's on the phone with her husband. And I'm like, oh, and I'm saying to myself, this bitch is trifling. I know I'm trifling too, but goddamn, you the married one. You on the phone with your husband telling him, you know, what you gonna cook and can't wait to see him, and you getting banged out right now. So when you start to see things like that, whatever, it kind of, as you start to get older, you start to thinking, you know, these chicks can't be trusted.
And vice versa.
And vice versa. So what you telling me, that's what I'm telling you from a man's perspective. I don't want you just saying that because you feel like, you know, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? God, women don't grow up thinking, oh, I don't want to be with a man because I can't trust him. But I don't think women are conditioned to think that way.
You know, women are conditioned in a way, say, for example, stereotypes. Not necessarily want to date a Hispanic guy because of the stereotypes. Not necessarily want to date a Jamaican because of stereotypes. Not necessarily want to date an African because of stereotypes. So we're kind of conditioned in that perspective.
No, I don't know about no Jamaicans, and I don't even know about Africans. But I know if y'all walk down the street with a white male, y'all got looked down upon, and they was looking at y'all kind of funny with a white male. But I don't know about no African, no Jamaican. I know plenty of women that was going out with Jamaicans and Trinidadians and all that.
You know what though? To be honest with you, because when you're dating for a purpose, I have dated Africans before, and the ones that I have dated, they belong to tribes, and their family would have never accepted me.
Even over here?
Even over here. It's happened more than once.
Okay, so
it would be no purpose of dating if I know that this man is not gonna ever want to marry me.
Okay, so
it's just basically dating for fun.
I know when you're going through a certain phase as a man, you're mostly on the, you know, hit it and quit it, slam, bam, thank you, ma'am type of phase, whatever, you know what I mean? You ain't really looking at the commitment side of things, whatever. I don't think men start to look at the commitment thing until they get like in their 30s or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe late 30s.
Okay.
When you start feeling like, oh shit, I'm getting up there, whatever. I want to find somebody that can, I can rock with, whatever, you know what I mean? I done all my moving around and running around, whatever. I'm ready to chill right now. But men, even when it comes times to dating, whatever, we're going through the process of elimination.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to date this chick here. I'm going to date this chick here. I'm going to see which chick I see. Which chick right here is giving me the best vibe, or which chick is giving me the best, energy or whatever. I think we got more in common. And then you start doing the process of elimination.
Okay.
I don't think women do that. I think, like you said, women date with a purpose. We're dating with a purpose, but we not, our purpose is to date until we find that right person. Your purpose is you're dating somebody because you looking to be married. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a little different. My boy Lo is trying to call her. Let me see if I can get my boy Lo. Hold on. Lo, in the comment section, how does it say in the comment section when you was on there before?
When you click on it,
when you click on it, it will say to be a guest or something like that.
That's right.
And then once you do that, okay, I'll see you. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna add you as a guest. Okay, fix your phone line. Mr. Loaded. Coming in here.
We gotta figure out.
It's loading like it's loading there or something. I want to get his opinion on why there's a low statistic of commitment for men and women. Welcome to the show, Miss Hood. How you doing today? Okay. So let's talk about this part right here. You got the lack of trust.
Okay.
And then once you get in the relationship, you got the cheating aspect of it.
Hmm.
Have you ever been cheated on before?
Yeah, I'm sure.
No, I'm asking you.
I'm sure.
You sure? You mean you sure you don't know?
I'm pretty sure I have.
Okay. When you got cheated on, how did that deter you from dating it for a while after that?
When I suspected somebody was cheating on me.
No. The answer is suspect. I'm talking about when you knew somebody was cheating on you. Did it deter you from wanting to be in a relationship again for some time? Did that deter you at all?
When I suspected someone was cheating on me, yeah, of course.
Correct me if I'm wrong, fellas. For us, dating, when we're in a relationship and we get cheated on, that's our. When you get cheated on as a man, that's your what they call it. That's your membership into manhood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You ain't a man until you've been cheated on. You get cheated on, that shit gonna test everything. That shit, your pride, everything. So, man, you ain't a real man until you got cheated on. If you can handle that shit, you are ready to be a man. Because though nothing hurt worse than getting cheated on as a man. We take that shit hard. Y'all females, I give y'all credit. Y'all strong, a lot stronger in a lot of ways, and that's one of them.
No, we're emotional creatures, that's for sure.
Yeah, but y'all seem to be able to take that shit on the chin like
We
it's
just know
nothing.
how to bounce back.
That's the thing with us. We don't know how to bounce back. You ever seen a man cry before?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some shit.
It takes a lot.
Low got bad reception, whatever. He's not working. Suave, you want to join the show? You got something you want to say, Suave? Let's get Suave in here with you. Let me see. So it looks like a lot of people. Looks like a lot of people in the black community have lack of trust issues. That's why our statistics are low when it comes to relationships, when it comes to marriages.
People also want financial stability in a relationship. It doesn't always happen.
I don't think. You trying to say financial stability is like what, number one, top of high on the list?
That a man doesn't want to carry a woman, and a woman doesn't want to, always carry a man. Even though it does happen sometimes.
Why I gotta be carrying though? Why can't people just, you know what I mean? Nobody does 50. I mean, what's wrong with that? You can't do 50 no more?
That happens.
Last time I tried to do 50, I was told that I was less of a man because I wasn't carrying the whole load.
Times are different now. They really are. So that shouldn't necessarily be an expectation for
Miss Hood. Do you believe that a man should carry the whole load, or should the female carry some of the load? Should it be 50, 60, 40, 70, 40? Let me know what you think.
I believe
if you're out there going to, you can go on to Facebook and you can leave it in the comment section, or if you could log in to 405 Strong, OurStationHead.com. Be a guest on the show. You can call into the show right from the app, and we can hear what you have to say in your views if you want to chime in. Miz, what were you saying, Miz?
James Jones commented. He said, you can say that, but it doesn't mean it's true. A man doesn't have to be cheated on to be a man. I'm
Who
just
said
saying.
That, James Jones?
After such an experience, one does become more circumspect.
Well, I'm not saying that's the sole reason he becomes a man. I'm saying that right there is like you're that's your ticket into. That's one of your main tickets into adulthood as a man, because you don't know what pain is until you get cheated on as a.
Solo Harris says women are stronger than men.
I believe that to be true. That's I co-sign that. Women are stronger. K Hood said 60-40 is good. I'm assuming she's saying the man should take 60% of the load. Is that your phone? I'm getting that for you. She's saying, I guess she's just saying that the man should take 60% and the woman should do 40%. She said it doesn't have to be 50%. In my experience, I did 100% at one point.
Mm.
And when I saw that I was being taken for granted,
Yeah,
I was like, F that. No more 100%. Now, no, and you know what else I did? I cut the allowance off. I said, because it's making you lazy and you don't want to do nothing. You're not. You were supposed to be trying to look for a career and do all these things. But once I started giving an allowance and started handling all the load, it was like she was no longer looking to contribute in any way. So I said, you know what? Hell no, I'm not doing that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I need some motherfucking help. I ain't too proud to say I need help.
Solo says being cheated on can make you or break you.
Well, he ain't lying about that.
Yeah, that's true.
It's definitely gonna make some people, but it's gonna break a lot of other folks. You know what I mean? Because like you said before, women are a lot stronger. Would you say women are typically more jealous than men?
Jealous and emotional. We might not show that toward y'all, but
Might not show what?
emotion.
You out your damn mind, Negro. If anybody shows emotion, it's y'all. Men try to hide their emotions. Men's not trying to let no one see that they're vulnerable. They don't want to let nobody. They don't want to wear their emotions on their sleeves.
True that.
So they're a lot quicker to not show emotion than a woman is.
But you know what a scary thing is? A person who shows no emotion at all.
That's
no
me.
Response at all.
That's me. I that right there ruined a lot of my relationships. My inability to show emotion.
I can see that, because if we don't know what you're thinking, what you're feeling, we don't know what to do with that.
But it goes back to what I was saying before about how we are conditioned to not show feeling. We are conditioned to be a man and to look like we don't care. Like we can play with your feelings, but we gotta look like we don't care. You know what I mean? And me not being able to show emotion, that shit messed me up a few times. Because I was told that I was heartless. I had an I don't care attitude. I didn't show no emotion, and I was conditioned that way, and it was hurting me on my relationships. It was hurting me too, because I want to. It's nothing like being able to be in a relationship and be able to freely show your feelings. Just let it all hang out. That's a good feeling. You know what I mean? Okay, Hood said, I think men would feel they have more power when they do more than the woman. At that point, it wouldn't make them feel less of a man. I don't know, K Hood. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if they're gonna feel like they got more power. As a man, you should feel like you got more power anyway, whether you're paying all the bills or not. I know men sitting in the passenger seat of the car while they women is gassing up the car, paying for the gas,
that's wrong.
and doing everything they can feel like, and they still feel like they got
wrong.
more power. You know what I'm saying?
Why do men feel that they are emasculated? I've heard that a few times in my lifetime. I don't get it. What would make a man feel emasculated to the point where they'll tell the woman that they feel emasculated?
I don't know about telling the woman that you feel emasculated, but you can feel that way if you feel like you with a woman and she's she don't want to let you be a man. Like every time you turn around, she trying to fucking be She-Ra and trying to be the man in the woman. You know what I mean? It's some women are doing that now. You know what I'm saying? They want to be the man and the woman, and that ain't gonna work.
You know what? And it goes back to conditioning. some women may have come from a household where their fathers were present and they taught them how to do certain things, and the mother was there as well, teaching them how to do certain things.
Oh no.
I think it all goes kind of with your background. It really does.
Okay, so we're gonna take it to the next portion of the topic, right? So we was talking about the lack of trust. Okay, so let's get into the part here where we start talking about a little bit of the more on the cheating side.
Okay.
I think the cheating on the men's side comes from a lot of men feeling like they don't want to put all their eggs in one basket. Or sometimes dating can look like you're cheating if you're dating more than one woman, because some women feel like, okay, you're not dating me exclusively, so that means you're cheating on me. Which is sometimes not the case when you're just trying to see what's out there. You're playing the field. And I don't think that's totally a bad idea.
Until it's official, it's really not cheating.
Yeah, but not everybody feels like that.
You can't assume you're in a relationship. And I think that's what some people do. They assume.
Maybe it's just when you start to catch feelings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You start to catch feelings, whatever, then you start feeling like, you know what? I feel for you and only you, so that means you should be just mine and only mine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's one person feeling that way. That's not both people feeling that way. I've been in a situation where a female had feelings for me, but I didn't have feelings for her.
Right.
Not in that same capacity. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, I can't help if you have feelings for me. Somebody said, I was in the girls' bathroom and it said so and so loves Calvin.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? She loves me. That don't mean I love her. You know what I mean? And that makes you look like a dickhead because you feel like, but no, it's like nobody told you to.
That's it. When I met my husband, when we were just getting to know each other, he told me straight up he never wanted to marry again, and he did not want a relationship. So, I mean, it was what it was. I mean, I like it when someone is upfront with me, and he was upfront with me. So if he dated other people during that time period until we made it official, I mean, it was what it was.
Okay, so he was upfront with you.
Yeah, he was upfront with me.
He didn't want to get married again.
Yeah,
he said this is the last stop.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he saw something in you.
Yes, so, huh?
Did you see it in him?
Not right away. Not right away.
Yo, Miss, talk to me, Miss. Miss probably don't know what to call it. Okay, here we go.
Check. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Miss, before you met Mahogany Rose, had you been cheated on before?
Yeah.
Okay, did that deter you for a while from wanting to be in a serious relationship?
Nah, that wasn't the deterrent. That wasn't it. It was just I just didn't want to be in a serious relationship. You know, it wasn't that being hurt like that. I think it was just I just needed time to reflect and collect myself.
Okay. So when you did get cheated on though, did you ever felt like you had to get revenge? Did you had to return the favor to someone?
Nah.
Oh man, well I guess I'm just a bad guy then.
Nah, because because I did my dirt too. So it was just what comes around goes around, and what goes around comes around, and that was the mentality that I had at that time, and
I was like somebody else gonna get this hurt too. I'm not gonna be the one getting hurt. Somebody else is gonna get hurt too.
Nah, I felt what like I said, what comes around goes around, and it was going around and going around. That's all.
Now, my boy Lo said, also as men, it's a badge of honor to say that the more ladies we have, the cooler we seem, and the better we feel about ourselves until we mature. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well, women feel the same way. I just want to let y'all know that. Well,
you saying that women,
I know women
that see it as a badge of honor
Okay.
when they're dating more men.
Yeah. Yeah. When we were younger, when I was younger, like, oh, I went out with such and such, and he bought me this, and it's getting closer to Christmas, so I'm about to slide this way, and yeah,
Valentine's Day is around the corner. Let me try and shack up with somebody real quick.
That's it. That was in my younger days, though. The younger days.
See, that's
I was
the
married
reverse.
now.
Because as a man, when it comes to Valentine's Day,
oh yeah, we trying to dip out.
You trying to dip out, or you trying to start an argument like a week before. At least a week to 3 days before you start the argument.
So you just be happy that you got a card.
Right.
Wow.
You start an argument because you need to start that fight. So when Valentine's rolls today, you're not obligated to get anything because well, we was fighting. That's why I didn't get you nothing. But you started that argument on purpose. I've seen that happen plenty of times. Oh, so let's see it. If you're listening on Facebook, if you can go to stationhead.com, go to our station 405 Strong, and we can add you on the show as a guest. You can actually call into the show from the app. So if you want to chime in on the subject of hand, please do. We're talking about relationships, lack of trust, jealousy, cheating, and let's not forget one of the bigger ones where it say y'all got that work husband or that work boyfriend. What is it about the work boyfriend that everybody got to have a work boyfriend, a man at the job as well? I don't understand that joint. You come home, act like everything is perfectly fine, but meanwhile you go to work the next day and that nigga come up from behind you, kiss you on your neck, slap you on your ass, and you talking about, stop. You play too much.
Never had that experience.
Come on now.
Never.
You never?
Never.
I know K Hood got probably has a work husband. She said they be weighing their options.
So you're saying that they have a husband at home and then they go to work and they have a boyfriend?
They got a work boyfriend or a work husband. Yeah, that's their husband away from home. I see that happen all the time. I see them plenty of women when I'm at jobs with when they at work, they got their work husband or their work boyfriend. They ain't think about their husband or their boyfriend when they at work. They got their little secret hiding spots at work where they be chilling at, where they can go just them two, going to lunch together, going dipping off to the car. It's out there. It's happening, man. It's out there. Which leads us to we're going to go to our first break. When we come back, we're going to get some more into relationships, and we do it for the culture video. We'll be right back. Welcome back to We Do It For The Culture Radio, where our stories matter. We've been talking about relationships.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah, talking about lack of trust, jealousy, cheating, work boyfriends, work husbands, your husband away from home. Which leads me to this next topic here. Can you be friends with your ex? Like, is that possible? Like, a lot of people say, okay, me and my ex, we ain't cool no more. I don't believe in that philosophy. I don't believe in burning bridges just because, the relationship didn't work. So now you just, you can't be friends or nothing like that. I think that's a bit of immaturity right there. Do you have any exes that you're friends with?
I
keep it going.
am cordial. I am cordial.
Cordial.
I am cordial because the exes that I have.
What?
The exes that I have, I would never want to put myself in a position where they're trying to get back with me.
But if y'all cool like that, y'all friends, there's an understanding, no?
Well, that's why I'm okay with not being friends with them.
Okay, my boy B Jock said, hell yeah. He said, hell yeah, you could be friends with your ex and y'all can still be good friends. Mm-hmm. I co-sign that, B. I don't think I have an ex that I'm not cool with.
You know what? I take that back. My ex-husband, we were cool until something happened with my son. And then when he threatened to harm my son, then we can no longer be friends. A few years ago. We were cordial.
Okay, I feel you.
So I would go visit Florida and I would tell him where him and his wife would come, where we were. And yeah, we were cordial and we could get along in that aspect.
And the wife too? His wife too?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Okay.
But that one situation happened to where he threatened to harm my son and it was no longer.
Miss, let me know your thoughts on that, Miss. Can you still be friends with your ex?
Yeah, I want to know what he got to say about that.
Where you at, Miss? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. She said it's okay for you to talk about it.
This is gonna be interesting. Where you at?
I'm trying to get this mic to work right. The mic ain't working right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we want to know. Can you be friends with your ex?
I think it's possible. I mean, as long as there's a clear understanding that this is all it is. It's just a friendship, and this, my partner is my partner, and there's nothing going to get in between that. As long as there's that understanding, I don't see why you couldn't have be friends with an ex if you guys are cool like that. Because sometimes people are just better as friends than they are as a couple.
I think that's the mature way to look at it. I think if we can't be friends, but we care, we are two people that cared about each other.
Right.
There's no reason why we should just stop caring about each other just because we're not together no more. Mm-hmm. I believe you can still care for my well-being and I can still care for yours. We could be cool. I believe that, I could say happy holidays to you, whatever the case may be when time comes around. I could say happy birthday. But some women, I think, get insecure about that. Why are you still reaching out to her?
And men, some niggas get insecure about
happy birthday. What'd you say?
I say some dudes don't like that either, though. When they the person that they with is still talking to their ex.
Yeah.
Oh man, well, I Solo said that it's always been a problem for him because it takes a lot of time to be cool without trying to get some nasty from them. Oh. Now see, that's where the problem is right there.
Yeah.
Well, you still trying to do the bye-bye with the ex. Now, if you single and your ex is single, now I don't see no problem with that. I don't see no problem with still dipping in the pool if both of y'all single. Nobody got no commitments. You should be able to say, listen, I'm coming over.
Yeah, but the situation with my husband and I just think it will cause too much confusion.
See, my boy said that's exactly what B Jock said. B Jock said, but you gotta stay out of them draws. If you're gonna be friends, but you can't be in the draws.
Because I could just see like Mizzle's ex hitting us up the wrong times of the day at nighttime when she needs something, and just silly stuff like that. That's going to end up, just being a problem.
Is that a problem, or does that come down to insecurities?
Well, I think those boundaries need to be set first. If you're gonna be friends with somebody and you date somebody, boundaries need to be set. If you're still gonna be friends with an ex and you're dating somebody or you're married to somebody else, if you're still gonna be friends, you have to make sure those boundaries are clear. This is what it is. We're just friends, and that's it.
It should have been like that in the very beginning, honestly, with us.
But here's the thing: when you are starting a relationship, right? You're starting your relationship on the foundation of you guys are friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole foundation right there. You want to be able to make sure that before you do anything, we are friends. You don't want the relationship to be so serious to the point where you can't be that y'all not friends. Y'all can't laugh and have fun and do things together. I want to be able to play cards with my girl. I want to be able to do, to go on trips. I want my girl to be my homie, lover, friend.
Yeah, but if it's
I want to be my friend.
If it's an ugly breakup, I just don't see the friendship thing happening afterwards.
But that
you shouldn't expect a friendship if it's an ugly breakup. I wouldn't expect that.
But that's the whole point of having the friendship in the first place. If you build your relationship on the foundation of being friends, then I don't think it should be messy to begin with, the breakup. True. I believe that because y'all friends, y'all should be able to, end the relationship and everybody be amicable. You know what I mean? Because y'all friends. No?
No, I agree with that. I agree. If you guys are friends and everything's cool. But sometimes, breakups do get nasty, Mm-hmm. People do things and people say things to try to hurt each other because you're hurt.
Yeah.
So that does happen. But again, if it gets to that point during the breakup, then yeah, I'm not going to be your friend. We ain't got nothing to talk about after you go your way, I'll go my way.
And when there's too many opinions during that breakup, that's not a good thing either.
Now, whose fault is that? That's the female's fault. For getting everybody involved and letting everybody know what's going on in the relationship.
Yeah, you create a monster.
Now you done told your sister and your family, whatever. Now your family is getting involved.
Yeah.
And then what happens when y'all get back together?
Exactly.
You done let all the family people know, well, he was bad, he was doing this or that. And now y'all done got back together. And now you looking over here looking all crazy.
He said he's sorry. He
right,
apologized.
Right.
It's not what y'all think.
My boy Soda said, you said you like Heavy D, didn't he? Say if we can't be lovers, then we can't be friends. Oh man. Nah, hell no. I think we could be friends. I think we could be cordial. I think we could just, like I said, I want my girl to be my best friend. And when I build that foundation on a friendship, that's why I was just saying before. Mm-hmm. I can go back to just about any relationship that I've been in. Mm. You know what I mean? Because it, no matter how it ended, we still cool. Mm. I don't believe in that philosophy. Oh, we ain't together. We can't be friends no more. We can't see eye to eye. Hell no. I think that's immature. Put it like that.
Some people are in your life for a season, and some people are in your life for a reason.
Okay, let it be for a season.
Yeah.
But still, y'all can still be cool.
Keeping some people around is just a toxic thing to do. Some people just don't deserve to be in your life. That's just my philosophy. That's the way I feel. I'll love them from afar.
One of my homeboys said, it's better to keep them cool just in case you ever need to go back and get a little.
See there, that's y'all mentality.
We need to stay cool just in case, Nah, that ain't my philosophy. No. Don't put that on me. Nah. I believe in being cool and being friends, whatever, because like I said, whatever. I don't believe in making enemies. I don't believe that, you know what I mean? I don't believe someone that I really genuinely cared about should be my enemy or could be my enemy. I care about you for a reason, whatever, you know what I mean? And no matter how it ended, I have feelings for you. I cared about you as a person. So I think you should still be my friend. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
That's
man.
nice and everything, but everybody don't deserve to be in your life.
Okay, well, I guess that comes down to you choosing your mates a little bit more carefully then.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because there's, you choosing a mate is like choosing fruit.
Oh, yeah?
You go to school, take that fruit, you touch it, you feel it, you look around, you're looking at the color, you're making sure it's ripe enough, whatever. So you got to take that same approach into choosing a mate. It's a delicacy.
You know what? And I feel like I'm a very forgiving person, but once I forgive you, I don't have to be around you no more.
I ain't saying being around them.
I don't have to deal with you no more.
You're the jealous.
Yeah, because
How many of y'all out there listening right now can honestly say that y'all jealousy? Lo, I know you're jealous, Rod. Lo, you're a jealous person, Lo. Right? I'm not a jealous person. I've taken so much losses in my life. Like I think it messes with your mental, whatever, you know what I mean? Like when you lose a lot of close people to you, whatever.
Yeah.
It's almost like you feel like, well, I lost my brother, I lost my sister, I lost my, some of the close people that you could think of to me, whatever. So losing you ain't gonna be shit. Almost like, you know what I mean? It's a bad thing, but
yeah, it's pretty bad.
When you've lost a lot of people close to you, whatever, it's like losing you ain't gonna kill me. It ain't gonna hurt me. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I know what hurt is. Like I said, hurt is your ticket into manhood. If you a man and you ain't been hurt yet, you ain't a man yet. If you ain't been cheated on as a man, you ain't a man yet. That right there is your motherfucking ticket into manhood.
According to your friend, said that.
Because that shit right there, that's takes a whole lot to bounce back from as a man. I'm trying to tell you, it ain't no joke. Well, listen, we thank you guys for chiming into the show today. Make sure you try to stay with us every day, and we do it for the Culture Radio. From 7 to always at 7 p.m. Always at 7 p.m. Download the app, stationhead.com. Go to 405 Strong and just become get on the app and become a member, man. And you could always get the notification when the show is going on. But we definitely appreciate y'all for listening today. We're gonna be out.
Wait, before y'all leave, just want to say that I know that every year everybody has their New Year's resolutions, and a lot of times folks are joining gyms because they want to lose weight. Going to the gym is great, but I just went to a park this past weekend called Clark Park, and I did a walk with one of my sisters. Clark Park is located off of 631 Sherman Drive in Fayetteville, and it was just a refreshing walk and one of the best walks I have ever taken. And we took pictures as we were walking. My sister and I, we actually did 10 miles. I'm not saying go do 10 miles, but do something different. Do something different. Don't join these gyms every year. Try something different, like walking a beautiful park. And Fayetteville has many hidden gyms, and this is one of them. And I just want to put that out there.
How much workout equipment do you got at the house that's sitting there collecting dust, looking like furniture?
You asking me?
Yeah.
I have a few pieces.
You see what I'm talking about?
I have a few pieces.
Gym, y'all collect all these equipment, and y'all use it for 2 weeks, and next thing you know, it's furniture.
That's it. Do something. That's it. find a partner to walk with as well, because it just makes it even more enjoyable, and you can motivate each other. Also, I just want to plug Sands Mobile Entertainment, where we have photo booth rental, DJ services, karaoke services, and we'll soon be having what is it, Mizzle?
We got DJ Bingo and DJ Trivia coming out for those who got restaurants and bars and looking for a pick me up during the week. So we got that.
Cool. And if you are in the DC area this weekend, I will be celebrating my 50th celebration.
Happy birthday!
Out in the DC area this weekend. So come out if you can come. Join us. It's gonna be a bunch of us out there chilling, having fun. We're gonna be at Babylon Friday night, and on Saturday we're gonna be at the MGM Grand at the lounge spot up in there, having fun. Saturday during the day we're gonna be at the National African American Museum. If you want to go look at some of the monuments, I can show you. If you want me to show you around, whatever, I can do that as well. But we're gonna have fun for the whole weekend. My 50th celebration. Come out, have fun, join us. We're gonna do it. Don't forget and tell somebody. Come out, get on the highway, get on 95, and let's go. Come to DC.
Happy birthday.
If you want more information, inbox me, whatever, and I'll be more than gladly to tell you where we're going to be at and how you can catch up with us, all right? We do it for the Culture Radio, where our stories matter. We out of here. Peace out.
Peace.